8th in the AFC Championship game. Off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down, Rodgers finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, and he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Again, this is Cook, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Rodgers to throw. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. Oh, big hole left side. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Dalvin Cook, 22 yards. And the Bengals are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Inside zones. Gotta stop the inside zone.
Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes us forward for about 6.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, and defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And to give this time to the tailback.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big play that time for Cleveland. First and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now back to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. They'll wind up losing 3 yards there on the play as that'll lead to a second and goal. They'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's third and goal.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Parkey with the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. Now they work this well upfield across the 45.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Rodgers now on first down. Oh, a strip. The ball comes out. These two teams all tied after one. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Now it's Rodgers.
Eccles, where you going?
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Purple zones don't work. Why are you running into the middle of the field, bro?
Just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well.
Yeah, purple zone.
Not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Oh, he shifts past him. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 66 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers.
What if...
That is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Dalton Schultz there to make the grab. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
See, that's why I blitz, man. You can't just sit back on this game.
And that one will bounce out.
You can't just sit back on this game.
We'll start here at the 25.
You absolutely have to blitz.
The Browns drive about to get started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they present.
And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. Well, we have seen some rookie running backs come in and have a big impact year one, and this guy would certainly fit that bill, as that was one heck of a run there. Now Parkey for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And all the way
Motherfucker got 81 speed, bro. And this nigga 95 speed can't catch him.
a big play there for
Fucker got 81 speed.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll run on first down. It's Cook. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now, because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another first down run right there.
Now a run with Cook. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers escaping the pressure right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Now Rodgers.
Turn around.
This is going to be incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively.
Turn around, my nigga.
Drive all the way downfield, but once they got their
I put you in
backs
position, man. I can't play all 11 of y'all.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
My goodness.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
Give me a good one, Irvin. Don't drop the ball.
Either not the tie, but yeah.
Either way. You got it. I just went right past it.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
See if we can sneak one right quick. See if we can sneak one. Is this the... I ain't got it in this. I ain't got it in here.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one.
Yes, man.
Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. On play action, they'll throw. They'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big play that time for Cleveland.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
Oh, excuse me.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing a shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Harkey adds the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Defense gonna have to make a stop at some point.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
Not gonna have to. These little 89, 88 speed players steady getting open, man. I just don't understand it.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. He finds his man complete. It's Schultz.
I forgot 81 speed, man.
And all the way down to the 29.
We saw these guys have some big plays in their wild card win last week, and they're certainly going to need to continue to put up plays like we just saw there if they hope to continue to move on in these playoffs.
Rodgers now on first down. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 3.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And
He throwing his corner. He throwing his corner route.
You assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Need you to be ready for it. Unless he running it. Okay.
On first down, Cook. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
At the 9-yard line.
2nd and 3 from the 9. To throw is Rodgers.
Oh!
That's complete. It's Schultz. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Oh, good play, boy.
Complete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game. You're relying on your
Good
defense,
play.
you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run for it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
You going or you did that just to kick? Oh.
A final shot before half for Rodgers.
No.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Sterling Shepard. Final seconds in the first half. And the Bengals are once again going to retake the lead.
How do you give that up, man?
Myers connects on the PAT. And that gives him a 3-point lead. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. They're just going to run it here up the middle. And powering through at the 35. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So it's on to halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Return left, return left, return right. Why don't I have a return middle? It's only 3 options, man. Like, give me all 3 options. Dang.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this
And you know what?
Divisional round.
Kicked it down the middle.
That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
They go play action here on first down. Flushed out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They beat the offensive lineman across from
Look at the tight end.
They need to do to set them up.
He didn't see it, though.
Pretty good at it all game long.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, now it's stripped. He loses the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half. Last thing they need.
All you gotta do is block the dude, man. All you gotta do is block the one dude.
Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The same nigga is kicking that dude butt.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And he lost 6 there on the first down play. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play. Now on 2nd and 16, Rodgers. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. And Myers.
Good job, defense.
And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So it was a 3-point lead at halftime, and they double that with a field goal here.
And I think defensively, you've got to be okay with that because you've kept this game within a touchdown. Your hope is that you've inspired your offense to put a drive together, get in the end zone themselves, and hopefully get you the lead.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game.
Y'all fucking suck up front, man. Y'all getting destroyed by. Look at this. Look at that weak nigga, man. 74, you trash.
We sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
Fucking bum.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll rifle rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw here.
This motherfucker. 74, you killing me, dog. Dang, it's wide open. You killing me. Look at that weak stuff.
The Browns send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
You killing me.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded just inside the 20. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. And that'll be a
I snapped the ball, and I ain't got
very nice punt.
2 seconds to throw the ball, dog.
1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
No, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
Why didn't you? Bro, you supposed to run with that.
Just shy of the 40.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On play action. Now Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now a give running right, it's Cook. Cook able to escape. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 96 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. And complete right side to Cook. Not much there, only a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the Browns' 23-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Play fake. Rodgers. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you've got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete here.
But listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head, out of harm's way.
2nd and 10. Rodgers.
Where my cloud flat, man? Where my cloud flat?
Can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to because
you put a zone over there, and it just don't be there. Dang, that's so frustrating.
And they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Rodgers again now. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Sterling Shepard, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Cook, they'll try and run it. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Well, Charles, you look at this offense, they're the #1 seed, a Super Bowl favorite, but it's hard to avoid the topic that this is a rookie quarterback under center making his first ever postseason appearance. Any concern level there?
Well, I would think that we'd all have some concern because, you know, a rookie quarterback, that's just not normal, right? But I think I'd be a lot more concerned if they were the 6th or 7th seed and had to go on the road and play in a hostile environment. What if it was cold outside? But here you've got a guy who's been solid all year, led them to all those wins, a #1 seed. I think they have unquestioned belief in him. They also feel like they have a responsibility to help carry him along as well.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Back to throw again. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Browns have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Parkey with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now, their friend, as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the
All right, Newsom. Newsom. Does the corner route? Nope.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call
Oh,
favorite runs.
good hand.
Comfortable with, but the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards. Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Fucking match coverage and he wide open.
Before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run.
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, and there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
Look at that. I get no pressure, bro. I get no pressure. I get 0 pressure. But this nigga is instantly killing my left tackle. Instantly killing my left tackle, but I get no pressure if I ain't blitzing. Man, screw you, man. Screw you.
Using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Bring 5, no pressure.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we got a 1-score game.
Match coverage and this nigga is wide open. Nobody nowhere to be found.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Rodgers. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but
good play.
I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to let it fly. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big connection on that one. 30 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big play that time through the air. 39 yards.
Bitch, I want to block now.
Big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They'll look to throw again.
Man, that's a terrible throw.
That's going to wind up incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear.
Boy, you killing me, man. Y'all.
Either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Goodness gracious.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they can do well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Harkey adds the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Oh! Oh, it was perfect! Oh, it was perfect for me to scoop it.
They're going to have very little time remaining.
That means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, it's Cook. And he works it to the 30-yard line.
How I got 2 inside stuffs and neither one of them are winning on the inside play. Neither one of them. I got 2 of y'all niggas out there.
Let the clock wind down.
The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation. And Charles, if you're the coach of the losing team, even though you made it to the playoffs and there's part of that that feels good, what do you say?
85%.
I think you probably tell them how proud you are of